I'm sorry you are
Why are we
challenged.
going back to a military hangar?
Because this is the future. So something
And
has happened to some point because there's less lasers now.
okay.
But now if the game is just like, do it, just do more time travel.
Sure, why not? That's going to be the game's pro solution for everything, isn't it? What is this, Radiant Historia?
No, I don't have the B. Shit. I do know where to find the B. Wait, where am I
We've
going?
already found the D. The B's are next, I guess.
We need to obtain the diving apparatus.
Ah.
But I forget where to find it first. Let's
Crap.
see.
Do I need to look up a walkthrough for you?
No, we don't need that. This game's... Wait, I think I know where to go. The thing is, this game...
Maybe go to the lake?
The thing is, this game, despite being a Metroidvania, is ridiculously linear. So it doesn't take very long to find your way.
Yonk. I just love that they all die so easily. Just zap.
This is easily the best orb you can find. I
I
recommend.
mean, I guess any range would be good.
This is practically the only one that homes in on targets from far away. Others are either very short range or they're not really that good.
Ah, I see what you're doing. There's a couple more of these things that we couldn't get to before. One was in the caves beneath the other place as well.
Yep, there's also an area we couldn't access because you couldn't double jump into it.
Hi there. Barry, pick me up.
There is an annoying thing about this game. It has very limited inventory for healing items. You can only hold 9 items at a time.
That's interesting.
I should actually clarify.
You just blew that guy up through a rock.
It's 9 items per item type, so I can have 9 berry pick-me-ups, 9 healing potions, 9 other
9
stuff.
elemental beads,
No,
etc.
you can have a lot more of beads for some reason, but the healing items, it's always 9. I don't understand why. Because
Old school lit, maybe?
you're gonna burn through those items very fast, so...
You seem to be finding them at a rapid rate, though, so maybe it doesn't matter.
Not anymore, but at earlier levels, when you're not this ridiculously powerful, you burn through the items super fast. I love this.
It's just great. I still love the little twirl she does whenever she double jumps. It's such a small, minute detail, but says a little bit more about her personality.
It's very nice.
It's a nice little... Nice spike pit.
Who built this for you? Your mom?
It just fucking landed on you. That's fucking hilarious. Hello. What are you? You are
More sand.
sand.
Which means I
More
can
fucking sand.
I can freeze time longer. Yeah, we couldn't get here earlier because you really need that double jump. This
But it's
leads-
designed in such a way that you're gonna remember it when you are able to jump higher. Because you're gonna go, fuck, god damn it, I can't get to this. Oh.
Can't enter this door without the A, but there is something here. A skeleton.
A skeleton. Oh,
Looks like
boy.
they took quite the tumble. What's this? A key card. It's the B. We have the B.
Nice.
So now we can
And again, you're gonna
access
remember
more.
this place when you get the A card because it's so interesting. It's so strange looking.
You also have a teleporter, so that's convenient.
That also helps, yeah.
Teleportation, yeah. Fuck is this shit? Lift. Here we go.
Thank you, Lift.
Lee. Oh.
There we go. Hello.
Ah, this is the research about the bleakness.
Ah.
Proposed methods and their
Genetic
efficacy in
modifications
curing
linked
the
to several negative
bleakness.
symptoms have been plagued Lechem negatives for over a millennium. In this paper, we propose possible cures for the disease by gene modification. Oh boy. Infusions of synthetic plasma, probably not going to work, and temporary exposure to plasma radiations, user testing considering 50 hours per technique. That's an incredibly small sample size, though. You'd want it in the hundreds, really, to be able to make it proper.
Yeah.
50 is not a lot of people. Short-term treatments show that relief is reported by measure in 0%, 88% of the synthetic and 100% of the plasma radiation subjects. So basically, you just blaze yourself in plasma radiation. Which, let's be perfectly blunt here, was probably going to be everyone's solution that they got to anyway. We're deprived of plasma radiation. Why don't we bathe ourselves in plasma radiation so we're no longer deprived of it?
They would need a constant source of it, though.
Yeah. Like, you know, the planet of Veldin.
Yeah, but Villette is, well, blown up.
Well, maybe we can persuade them not to blow it up this time around.
Please don't do that. No. Okay, I tried. So basically, the bleakness was not cured.
Nope, but they came up with ideas, and if... Here's the thing, though. We could go back, tell them, and then they've got another 1,000 years to work it out. So we just keep going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, waiting for somebody to work out what the fuck is going on.
That is true. There is also another obstacle. They are dealing with ancient medieval technology at the moment.
Good point.
So it's kind of difficult for them to really do anything about this.
But still, you've already got a starting point. That's better
Lord.
than most places. Oh, it's another member from Selim.
We move regularly. The Lakimi still search for relics of the ancients. They have colonized the cities, taken our planet's resources into the sky on their ships, but they are mostly peaceful. Still, we cannot allow them to find the Timespinner, and so we cannot let them find us. How do they move the bloody thing?
Go underground or something, you idiots. Just bury it underground near the mantle or something. Anything.
It's been 8 years since we arrived on Vindaria. It's been hard on us. A few elders have passed away, the stress of moving so often too much for their old bones. And there have been more messengers. 3 now. Where once generations would pass without the arrival of a messenger, now we fear more every day. Each time we complete the circle, we hear their story and they hear ours. We welcome them back into the clan. They find new families, but the futures they reveal are always grim, the grief in their eyes permanent. We train more messengers now too. We don't know how many we will need, and we can never allow a time messenger to go more than once. It is dangerous mentally, spiritually. The journey is a sacrifice of your history, your past existence. We will need fresh blood in the clan soon. Some of the women have planned journeys to the city, hoping to become mothers. We need supplies too, and I have volunteered to trade. I'm curious about the Lakimi, about why they want the Timespinner, or if they even know about it specifically. The trip isn't long. There are other time messengers who will remain while I'm away, younger ones than I, with fewer ties to the clan. A small part of me still longs for a chance at adventure, and a greater part would spare these children their heavy burden, but mostly I dread my duty and hope I won't be needed. Especially considering that she fucked someone. Oh, it's gonna be great when we find out who the father is.
That was a secure. Oh, that's gonna be awkward as fuck.
Mother passed away before Lunes was born. The whole clan grieved with me, but we could not grieve for long. Lunes was born as we traveled. She had brilliant blue hair, confirming in my mind who the father must have been. The elders asked if I wanted to find him, to bring him into the clan, but I said he couldn't be trusted. He's Lakimi.
So why did you fuck him then if he couldn't be trusted?
Well,
He was never meant to be a long-term commitment. So it was a one-night stand you got preggers from. All right then.
yeah. Well, they
I guess that's what they sent them out to do. Really,
They
Go
needed
out,
that fresh
find
blood.
a suitable person. Yeah, we needed fresh blood in order to not be mutants in 2 generations.
Anyway, I had no desire to see him again. He was never meant to be a long-term commitment. Lunes is headstrong. She rallies the kids around her in games of exploration and adventure. I try to teach her patience, but it comes slowly. But she's strong. Not like Farron and Gianna's son. Jorn is quiet, and he can be mean, but I cannot blame him. Farron gives him little attention. Jorn seems unable to replace Farron's previous son from the other history, no matter how hard he tries. In his mind, his family is lost to the sands. Gianna gave him a son, but despite her best intentions, she could not give him the kind of family he wanted. I understand now why Mother privately cautioned her.
I can kind of understand that, yeah.
Wait up! Jorn calls as they race around the encampment. Lunes pauses when Jorn rushes past her. Oh, sucker! Lune snarls and gives chase. Sticks float in the air around her head. Her aura is powerful, more powerful than mine. We will have to train her as a time messenger. We may have to train them both. We can't keep on like this or we will lose our whole clan to other histories. Bit inconvenient, I imagine.
Yeah, that sounds like it'll be shit.
Damn, that's a lot of flying cars.
Yeah, the futuristic city, it looked more like bees and cars, which I suppose is kind of the idea that they were going for.
So when are we getting our flying cars?
Probably never.
Oh.
Let's be perfectly blunt here. How many fucking accidents occur on the road every day? You really want to make that 3D space?
But I wanna fly.
I want to as well, don't worry, but for fuck's sake, people have enough
like
accidents and shit on a 2D.
It costs $5 gazillion to be on a plane! And I'm poor as shit.
Well, make the YouTube buckaroonies and you can probably own your own plane eventually.
Buy my shirts, please.
Can somebody kill me that I just used buckaroonies unironically? Somebody please kill me.
No, it's fine.
What the fuck were those? Those were wyverns?
Yeah, slightly mutated variants.
E-core.
These are like different variants of slime.
Sirens.
Or whatever they were
Apparently.
called.
Ooh, what are you? Warp shard and...
The water mask.
Oh, it's a weighted mask. Interesting.
I thought it was called a water mask.
It's weighted, I think.
No, it's water.
Yeah, it's called a water mask, but the thing said it was a weighted mask that allows you to breathe underwater.
Yeah, the description. Oh,
Yep.
I hate these plants.
Fanged anemone, those guys. Oh my god, they look like shit.
I hate these guys because every time you kill them, they burst into spikes and they're difficult to dodge.
Ooh.
More aura.
No. More aura. Just what we didn't really need all that much.
Well, I kinda need it because the other drawback about these balls that I'm using is that they use aura per shot from the normal attacks.
It didn't really seem like it though.
Well, not anymore because I have that much aura. But now we have the ability to swim underwater, which means we can actually get eel meat, among other things.
Mmm, delicious.
Just gotta get out of this cave. Interesting.
What the fuck is that? It looks like it could go down.
It's a mine shaft, but it was cemented shut.
We're gonna have to go down there eventually, aren't we? Ooh.
Yep.
Called it.
Don't mind me, I'm just swimming in poo.
Oh, you.
Oh, more sand.
Oh, goody, more sand.
I can't get any more sand. It maxes out at 200.
Oh, that's fucking annoying.
No worries, my HP maxed out a long time ago. I kinda like the music in the caves. Ominous.
Oh yeah, but it's ominous without getting repetitive as well, which is a real bloody hassle to
Yep.
try and do, let me tell you.
Yep. Yeah, let's check out the caves in the past. We're kinda running out of places to explore, by the way. Okay, so the original slimes are ectoplasms.
Oh. Intriguing. So what's down here?
Barbed anemones and more sand.
So the hilarious thing is, that means that somebody has come back over the last 1,000 years, removed the old chest and put in a new one. Why?
Why do I have so much pocket sand? Oh, look at that. It's not
hello.
shut. It's just kind of...
Can we go down?
It's kind of barricaded at the moment, but it looks like it could be broken. But later. These guys die so quickly. Oh yeah, there is a neat little thing.
Wasn't
actually.
that another? What is that? Is that an antidote in the other timeline too?
I think so, yeah. There is a little neat thing actually. Since I can't get any more max HP from collecting the items that increase it, they do another thing. They heal me instead, fully.
That's pretty damn good.
So if you find one when you're near death, go ahead, pick it up. You will definitely need this. Might as well. Oh yeah, I don't actually need to go all the way back to the portal. I can use a warp shard.
Oh, by the way, among the artifacts you had a goddess, brooch, and another type of brooch.
Oh yeah, the brooches you get at the end of the game, no matter which ending you get, and it's just alternative costume toggles.
Ah.
That's why
so you
I
have on the
this
goddess
particular
one right now, I take it.
Yep. I think I can take it off to just be normal. Yeah, here we go. So this is how you normally look.
Interesting. What's the other one look like?
And you actually have blue hair.
I was gonna say, we didn't seem to have blue hair. And no wonder everyone's saying, hey, you look like a Lechian or whatever that
The
is.
other one is Eternal Brooch, which makes... Wait, was this the same one? Hold on.
No, you're definitely wearing the goddess brooch. What happens if you turn on both at once?
Well, it just looks blue. I think Goddess takes precedence. Let me see. Yeah, it just takes precedence. Okay, so they look the same, they just have slightly different coloration. I'll go with the Eternal one because it has blue hair.
Which makes all the plot points about, yep, she's got blue hair a little bit more, you know.
Yeah, it makes more sense.
Understandable. Because everyone's like, she's got blue hair. No, I don't. It's fucking green, you assholes.
Are you fucking colorblind?
Imagine if they went, yeah, I've got monochromia.
Damn.
Or deuteronia
know.
or something. Hello? What the fuck was that?
It was a wrong for him.
Scoop?
Roro.
What the fuck was that?
We'll come back to this later.
I was gonna ask, what's at the bottom?
Progress.
Ah.
But first we need to explore the rest of this lake. Maybe even get some eel
I
meat.
still love it. I love it so much. Just a... Hello.
The formations here may seem familiar. This is the same Lake Desolation from the future, except it's a lake.
Yeah, it's a lake. Hello. Bye.
That's why you couldn't really get to the sealed
They
cave.
just stand there. They're just standing there going, yeah, I fucked up.
This is why you couldn't get into the sealed caves from the future but in the past, because they're flooded.
Ah.
You kinda need the water mask. You need to be able to swim underwater. In the future it's not a problem because the lake has already dried out.
Yeah. Damn it, all the hell.
Man, I'm glad this electricity does not electrocute the rest of the water.
Thank God for that, huh? 'Cause that's totally how electricity works, guys.
Just, damn it, eels, give me the meat.
Yeah, they're really not dropping anything.
Meat is kinda rare for some reason.
Make the grind longer?
I don't want.
Oh fuck, 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 fuck.
Nah, that didn't hurt that much. Still no meat though. Still no pickles!
Ooh, chest down there. What's in the chest? What's in the box? In the box.
It's
What's
potion.
in the... That's a fucking potion.
Well, I feel gypped.
What's in the box today? Disappointment!
I feel gypped.
Bye.
Anyway, I need the fucking meat. Deal.
We must acquire the meat. I fucking love if a million killed it first. All I heard was the growl and then...
Where's the meat?
Where'd this meat at? It be nowhere. Wait, there. I heard something. Oh, fuck, 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 fuck. There you go.
Oh, the animal leveled up.
Nice? Question mark?
I give a shit, maybe?
Does he care?
Wasn't there an eel here?
Yeah, there was. It seems the eel's just like, fucking asshole. The eel's just like disappearing on this.
Well, I keep making them extinct. I'm making them alivened.
Alive. That is such a stupid word, I love it.
I out of those stupid things though, I love the one that's like, you've been promoted to customer.
I love it. My personal favorite was, you are jobbant.
Jobbant.
I just love it.
I hear you, stupid eel. Give me the meat, damn it! Here we go. Now we don't have to kill any more eels, because one slice of eel meat is enough to feed everyone.
Big fucking eels, though.
Chunky.
Kind of believable.
Oh, actually, you could just deliver it
Then
now.
let me be chunk. Oh dear.
Mega chunk. Here you go. Slimy, sticky meat. You really are
If you can
magic.
make that happen.
Wrestle the eel. Is that like a euphemism?
Just insert a wiggly eyebrows gif right here.
It looked like they developed some treatments. I brought back everything I could find, maybe it can help. But they never cured the bleakness. Over the years it just got less and less deadly, I guess. So they just kinda grew an immunity for it or something.
That's pretty much what I said was probably gonna happen.
It's not your fault. You did everything you could. And I'm sure these notes will be extremely useful, thank you. Maybe it can help some people. It occurred to me, the symptoms are all about longing and quick tempers and things. Well, dying. Maybe that's what makes Lakium so aggressive. No. Stop trying to justify Moidas. Hi. I've been back to my time and it looks like the things I've done here, the Lakium in my time has changed. It's become weaker. And Belette? It's still blown up. Wow. You can change time, that's amazing. I know, it means I can really stop Lakium. I can save my family. But 1,000 years of history? That's a lot to change. What are you saying? I have to do this. Of course. I just want you to be careful. I can't ask you to change more than you have to. You know, just fix our planet not blowing up, okay? Getting you to get treatments from the future and everything, it could have unintended consequences. Killing people now to save people in the future, there's gotta be a better way, a more peaceful way. That's why I left Elana alive. I think there are still peaceful options. Like...
You have the option to kill her.
No.
Fuck, goddammit. I'd love a branching narrative where you can just exact vengeance.
The Lakium
Like
you
an
know
orc
could
boss.
still be made a better place. And maybe it starts with treating the bleakness now. The Lakimi rulers here brought plasma pods from Villet, creatures that radiate plasma. I bet they have some deep within the castle. I already have
They did,
these.
we encountered some. Here you go.
There you go. Before you go, I have something else to tell you. Oh no, I don't want your backstory. Yeah, it's a backstory. I told you before that I didn't fit in with the army, but it wasn't just ideological differences. I was conscripted because all Villetian men are expected to serve, and that's what they said I was from the moment I was born. It didn't make sense to argue with them at the time. I had no idea if things could be any different, though I desperately wanted them to be. Like so many things with Villet, I eventually realized that they were the ones who were wrong. When I left the army, I turned my life around. I decided to help people, not fight them. I reinvented myself, and I finally accepted the fact that I was a woman, not a man. And that is the token transvestite, I guess? I don't know.
Here's the thing, that's not even token. That's actually extremely well done. You learn about this organically by learning more about the character and her past. That's not somebody walking up and going, here, hi there, I'm trans, this is my dead name, this is what I'm called now, this is my preferred pronouns. That's learning about a character through learning about the character. That's not tokenism at all, that's actually good.
That's why I've said that these kind of reveals are harmless. Because they don't really add much, but they're not hurting the game either.
No. And that one, like, we'll give the gay guy a little bit of shit. That was kind of brought up semi out of nowhere. This one, you want to learn more about the character as you interact with them more. If the gay guy had mentioned it like 3 dialogue trees down the line, but we'd probably have had less of an issue with it and called it out a little bit less. But as we say, ultimately it's just harmless.
So I do have to ask, how did they mistake her for a man? She doesn't look like a man.
Except she doesn't look like a man now.
Well, I guess maybe, but I have hard time believing they didn't realize that she was a woman. There's something missing.
I think it's more that she doesn't look like it now. She's probably done things like makeup and so forth to make her appear more feminine, and she's very clearly wearing certain clothing in order to conceal certain stuff and that kind of stuff. It would be very easy. If I shaved off my beard and did a few things to myself, I could pass for a woman.
I feel like there's something missing here, though.
Like what?
Some elements that could help shed better light, I guess.